going, nasties?
What's up?
What is up? YouTube Trev in the house with Benny Thompson, and it is good to be back. Oh, yes. Nasties, what's up? Benny, what's up?
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Good. How are your holidays?
Holidays was terrific.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was unbelievable, man. I had so much fun.
Good.
Like so many things. Like I know LT, he asked me earlier today on the morning show, obviously.
Yeah.
And I talked for like a minute, and then after I was like, man, I could have kept on going. Like I had so many things I wanted to say. So holidays was just unreal. I had so much fun. Got to see some family. Got to skip some rocks. Got a tan. I got a tan, which was nice.
Yeah.
Do I look a little darker?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I only got a tan one day, man.
I mean, you showcased that on your Twitter, showing your legs and your feet.
Yeah, you like that?
No.
No? Okay, well, that's okay.
Not a feet guy, personally.
No, neither am I, but I was like, feast your eyes, nasties. Look at these, let them out, let the dogs eat. Oh, that's funny. So, nasties, yes, I'm back, and I know you guys are all so pumped to have me back. I'm just showing, they're probably like, oh gosh, he's back again. This sucks. No, but it was unreal. I'm curious, have you seen Spider-Man?
I haven't.
Dude,
and I need to go see it. I know.
Nasties, have you seen Spider-Man?
My buddies have been saying this is maybe the best Spider-Man movie of them all. It competes with Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. The storyline was great. It was well shot. I got it. I don't want to, because I know a lot of people are gonna like, I'm going to try
to get through this week.
Yeah, I won't give any spoilers, but I will say you have to go see it. You absolutely have to go see it.
No, I don't think I can tell you. But yeah, I'm going to try to go see it.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, cheap Tuesday.
I'm busy Tuesday.
That's too bad. Anyway, this is the Oil Stream. I'm YouTube Trev. That's Benny Thompson. This is presented by Boston Pizza. Let's see. I don't think I have any rust. I'm feeling good so far. Buy one medium or large pizza and get the second 50% off. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Thank you.
There you go. Yes. Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Of course, we're in the Popeyes, Louisiana kitchen studio. Let me lay out the show quickly. It's going to be just a rather... it's a jam-packed show today we have back.
No, it's jammed.
For the next hour, we're going to talk about my golf game. And your golf game, too.
And mine. Yeah.
So, nasties, that'll be fun. In all seriousness, you guys see the thumbnail and the title. Where were you when Wayne Gretzky was traded? Because believe it or not, 38 years ago yesterday, Wayne Gretzky was traded to the Los Angeles Kings. Isn't that something?
Yeah, man, I remember it like it was yesterday.
I know. Me too. Just joking. I was -10. But yeah, we want to know. So text us. You can always text us 780-218-9999. This was released yesterday. I want to get Benny's thoughts. We'll share our thoughts. And obviously we want to hear your thoughts as well. NHL Network, they revealed their top 20 defensemen in the NHL heading into the upcoming season. I'm going to rattle off the quick 20 to 10. We'll just rattle those ones off very, very quickly.
Okay.
And then I'll get you to guess. I want to know your thoughts. You only saw one. That was Evan Bouchard at 10, which obviously we're going to talk about that. Is that fair? Is that highway robbery? I've got my thoughts, so we'll save it. We'll save it for then. And then I got a Benny quiz at the end of the show for you.
Beautiful.
And obviously, and then as well, this was kind of cool. The Hlinka Gretzky Canada. Let's go, baby. We didn't talk about that at all on the Nielsen show. How nice is that? We're back on top.
Are we really back?
Yes.
On top?
The future is here.
This is Canada's pretty much their best prospects versus United States B team, basically.
Really? They didn't have their best prospects?
Yeah, that's the Hlinka Gretzky Cup. The Americans don't send their U.S. national development team guys there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I just learned something. That's what I learned today.
Well, yeah. That is why. That's why Canada's a heavy favorite in that tournament.
Well, that kind of sucks.
I mean, if you're the States, you still can't be losing 8-1. But yeah, no, that's.
Okay. Well, never mind then. Never mind then. You just ruined my day.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But that's the reality of that tournament.
Okay.
Not to poo-poo it. It's fun. But,
yeah. And that sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It was awesome having holidays, but I was so pumped because I kind of wanted to go see some games. Like that Maddox Schultz guy. He's unreal.
DuPont, man.
DuPont as well. Schultz was drafted first overall, if I'm not mistaken, in the WHL draft last year. And I don't know. They just had a photo of Maddox Schultz, DuPont, and is it Liam Pugh?
Yeah,
I believe.
Yep.
And I'm just like, okay, these guys all look like they can play. I'm like, I just saw from the photo. I'm like, these guys are all players. You ever see that when you look at a guy and you're like,
you just know he's a player? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I got. But especially with Maddox Schultz, guy, he's going to be a stud one day. But yeah, did you consume any of the Hlinka Gretzky? We'd love to hear from you. I said that before, and I'll say it again. Text us 780-218-9999. But the question of today's show: where were you when Wayne Gretzky was traded? And is this the biggest trade in sports history? Do you think so, Benny?
I'm having a hard time thinking of one that would top it.
Rival it.
I'm going to ask my best friend here.
Well, you know, it's funny. I did before the show.
Oh, did you?
And according to Google, it is.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
So it's got Wayne Gretzky, the biggest trade in sports history, not just NHL. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's NHL, but sports history. And then honorable mentions, it says Luka Doncic a few seasons ago.
Really?
Last year, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I guess I definitely do understand that.
Yeah.
He's young and promising.
He's kind of the face of the league a little bit.
A little bit.
Like top three.
He's top three probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't just trade a guy like that randomly, especially at his age too.
Yeah.
Like you just don't do that.
The Boston Red Sox, they sold Babe Ruth in 1920. So that's, we're going way back there.
Way back.
I mean, Wayne Gretzky, that was the thing. Like, how devastated were you? Like, if you see my show, my channel, my background, my dad, he gave them to me, but I got some newspapers of the day that Wayne Gretzky was traded. Cool. And it is really cool. And he kept them in really good shape. But like being an Oilers fan, obviously that are listeners, the Nasties, like how devastated. I was so troubled when Taylor Hall was traded. Like,
me too. I was talking about this with my buddy over the weekend, I think, actually, ironically. Like, where were you for that trade? I remember exactly where I was.
Yeah.
I was in my garage with my dad. And I can't remember.
the Builder.
Yes. And I think that was the first trade to break. And then it was Subban and Weber. Yeah. And then it was Stamkos signing. Yeah. All within, 20 minutes, whatever it was.
It was crazy. They said it was the craziest 30 minutes in NHL history.
NHL history, yeah.
It was pretty wild, but man... Yeah, that destroyed me. But like, man, that's essentially the equivalent of Connor McDavid getting traded. I honestly like.
Well, yeah.
I honestly, if that happened, I know Dusty, he would want to get my thoughts, but I wouldn't want to talk. Like I would take I feel like you've
been the guy that's sitting there going, he's going to get traded.
Yeah, but it would still hurt my feelings.
It would still hurt.
I say it. I'm like, maybe there's a little bit of reverse psychology. That's why I say it. But I was,
it's your cope.
Yeah, a little bit of a cope. But I would just be, I couldn't imagine Wayne Gretzky getting traded. I would be devastated. I remember seeing some videos, people just, it's a little bit a blast from the past, but you see this people, why would we do that? Why are these fans just on the street?
Yeah.
And we caught up with some fans and just Bill with the mustache. Just I hate this. What are they doing?
Oh, that's funny. Gord Mamer in the nasty chat says Maddox Schultz might be the most complete player I've seen at this age. Never out of position in the D zone either. Feel like he's going to be 100-point upside offense and Selke candidate stud for sure.
Yes. And so I read an article. I forget who it was from, but it was talking about players who impressed the most. Yeah. And he was the guy that stood out. He played. A little bit better than, he just stood out more than Landon DuPont.
Right.
Take that with what you will. Right. Landon DuPont's obviously going to be a stud in his own right, but that's what I saw. It was like Maddox Schultz, like they're like, he was just always in position.
Because he's 2 drafts away. So the first overall pick this year is supposed to be Landon DuPont. The next one's supposed to be Schultz.
Oh, yeah.
From my understanding. Yeah. So
I think you're right there. So it's going to be interesting. But Hlinka Gretzky, did you guys watch it? I know Klima's lit, I believe. I saw him. I was scrolling on Twitter. He was there.
Nice.
But Canada won. That was cool. Not only was Wayne Gretzky traded 38 years ago yesterday, but you brought this up.
Sam Gagner, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
37 years old for Sam Gagner, wow. Oiler legend. Well loved here. What year was it that he was here and he should have been playing more games? Was that 2024?
That was it was.
Where he played 41 games. Did he have like 10 goals or something? Something ridiculous? Everyone's like, why isn't this guy playing more?
Yeah, I remember I went to one of the earlier games in the season that year and he got 2 goals
Yeah.
in the third period against the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is awesome. Like, he still got it. He scored the first goal, and he like kind of pushed into to the net. It was a little bit of a greasy goal, but he's just
so
shot
fired up.
Like, yes. I was so pumped to see that. But yeah, and then he just didn't play at all.
Yeah, it was sad. It was really sad.
That was a sad one.
But yeah, so I'm bringing up his birthday. I mean, where were you for his 8-point game?
Yeah.
I was.
Tell me, Benny.
I didn't watch it. My parents were very like, you go to bed, son. You go to bed. You don't watch games late. And so I woke up the next morning and my mom was like, Sam Gagner had 8 points last night. And little me was like, what? 8 points? Are you kidding me, Mom? Are you kidding me, Mom? And she goes, we have it on the DVR or whatever.
PVR.
PVR. We have it on the PVR.
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
I was, oh my God. I ran downstairs and I watched it.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. And then I watched it on SportsCenter. And then I was like, oh my God.
Hell yeah. What a moment.
Yeah. I did not watch the game, unfortunately. But
yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he was first, second, and third star that night.
Yes.
And it was against the good old Chicago Blackhawks. Oh yeah, I mean, it was a cool moment. That was a decade of darkness. I know when we asked the Nasties, like, what was your favorite moment in the decade of darkness? Like, that is probably number one.
Yeah,
like that is history. It
was
so cool, and it's still like it's one of those things where you're just like, how did that happen? Like, how did that happen? And Sam Gagner, of all people, he did that. So pretty unreal, but yeah, Nasties, where were you? I forgot to mention, just as well, if you're listening on TuneIn, iHeartRadio, or The Source, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Maybe you're listening in the future. I've always been wanting to say that. I forget to say that, but if you're listening in the future, how's it going? Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
I love that. But yeah, Nasties, hit us up, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe. We're on the road to... we're just humming along here at EST, which is sweet. 15,300. Oh, geez, 382 subs. You love to see it. Let's keep them subs coming. But, okay. Benny? NHL Network, they revealed their top 20 defensemen in the NHL. Oh, I totally skipped my golf game. Maybe we'll save that to the end of the, the end of the program, because there's something I really want to talk about.
Okay.
I kind of mentioned it on the Nielsen show this morning, but this is crazy in my opinion. Maybe a little bit, but yeah, they revealed their top 20 defensemen in the NHL. I'll quickly skim through 20 to 11 and get your thoughts on this, Benny. But coming in at 20, you've got Devon Toews.
Ooh, that's quite the drop.
It is. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean,
do you think like
I do kind of agree he has been falling off a little bit.
I do.
Yeah.
Like I think, I don't know, it kind of ticked me off. Like, I feel the only reason he was, if he wasn't on Cale Makar's.
No, not.
You don't think so?
In his prime.
In his prime, but like for
I'm
this
talking
Olympics,
like 2 or 3 years ago, that guy was like,
yes,
he was.
Yes. But like for this Olympics, I was just like,
yeah, for this, he was playing that because of the chemistry. Like that, like that's why. I had no problem with
you were still okay with that.
Yeah,
I just like, it's like, because the Oilers, you know, Zach Hyman, he didn't go, and there was chemistry with Connor McDavid. That's why I was kind of ticked. I'm like, I understand that he has chemistry with Cale Makar, but Zach Hyman has ridiculous chemistry with Connor McDavid. I agree. And he's not on the team.
I thought Zach Hyman should have made the team, but at the same time, though, was Zach Hyman a top 20 winger? Debatable.
It's debatable. Like Devon
Toews is a top 20 defenseman.
Yeah.
So to me, it made sense. If you're gonna have Toews on the team, you're gonna play him with Makar. You're going to.
Yeah, you are.
So
okay, at 19, you've got Shea Theodore.
Okay.
Interesting. I feel like he's kind of slowed down a little bit, like quite a bit. I know the hype for Shea Theodore was pretty significant a few years ago. Yeah. And I was like he was an underrated defenseman. Then you watch him, and you're like, oh, he's actually really good. But
yeah, he's properly rated.
Yeah. Okay. 18, we got Victor Hedman, still cracking the top 20.
Okay. No, but good.
Yeah. Good. Do you like it?
I want to. The people that are still thinking Victor Hedman is a top 5 defenseman in the NHL, like, please stop.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Not anymore. He's a fantastic defenseman. Everyone loves the big 6'6" defenseman that can do everything. And trust me, like his prime was incredible, but he's not. Yeah, I'm happy with where that placement was.
I agree. Yeah, he was kind of like, even for EA's ratings, like he was for the longest time.
They always have bias towards like that.
Yeah, they do. Okay, so this one's interesting. Jackson Lacombe, 17.
I'd have him higher.
I would too. Like
I would have him higher.
I would have him a lot higher by the end of this season, and just even going into the season.
We saw he was the McDavid whisperer.
It was so funny because he shut down McDavid like so hard, and then Mitch Marner kind of made a fool of him.
Yeah,
which was weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
But this guy, like, I know people are questioning, like, oh, like Adam Fox, like he's not on. Well, because he was the last second. Who got injured? Was it?
Well, Seth Jones couldn't go
for the States at the Olympics. Yeah. And so then they picked Jackson Lacombe, and a lot of people are like, oh, like why him? There's other options. And I think you saw in the playoffs why. Like this guy's unreal.
I mean, he didn't play a minute, but yeah, like that he was still like if he got in, he would have fit right in.
Do you think he could win a Norris? Would be a finalist?
Maybe a finalist one. I don't think he'll ever be that because there's some guys that I imagine you're going to name on this list that will run the show in terms of Norris's for the next little while.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, 16, we got Josh Morrissey.
Wow, that's lower than I expected. Okay.
Yeah, it is a little low. Hey?
I thought he'd be top 10.
Yeah, 15, okay. Roman Josi.
Yeah, makes sense.
14, Brock Faber.
Whoa.
Kind of surprising.
Whoa. No.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
No. I'm high on Brock Faber. He's not better than I understand why they have him over Lacombe because Brock Faber was actually playing minutes for that U.S. national team. But I think I still take Josi over him. Like Yosi's like the guy out.
Oh, so you'd have him.
I'd bring Faber down lower.
Like on the list.
Yes.
Like when you say lower.
I bring him right above Jackson Lacombe.
Okay, interesting.
List.
Okay, fair.
Even though I'd have Lacombe higher, I'm not liking some of the names that are behind.
Right. 13, Adam Fox. I think he's the most overrated defenseman in the NHL.
I understand the love for him, but I also understand why he didn't play. And I understand why he didn't get named to that team on the Olympics. Yeah. I get it because they have Quinn Hughes, they have Werenski for offense. Like you needed a guy that was shut down, and Lacombe we saw in the playoffs is a ridiculous shutdown defenseman. I understood why Adam Fox did not make that team. But I also do understand the value that Adam Fox. Personally, I don't think he's overrated. I think he's
properly rated.
Properly rated. I think he's just outside the top 10 for defensemen. That makes sense.
Okay. In the inbox, Taves gets the Seabrook treatment. That said, established defense chemistry matters more than offensive chemistry. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep. And then Troll in the inbox, Gretzky was the best player in the history of his sport. Plus, he got traded to LA. That one will be hard to top. Absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Okay, let's keep this thing going. Jacob Slavin coming in at 12.
He had a down year this year.
He did.
But I'm fine with this. Right around this time last year, I was calling him the best defenseman in the NHL, and he still might be. I'm fine with that.
And then 11, Charlie McAvoy.
Ooh, okay. So that means Bouchard's ahead of McAvoy.
Yeah.
Which that's going to piss some people off.
Yes. And Slavin and Fox and Faber.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's interesting. Not bad.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of for as far as players missed. I'd have to look around, but I think those are your guys for the most part.
Yeah. I don't hate it. I think I'm higher on Bouchard than a lot of people.
Okay.
So
maybe this is going to lead to.
I'm fine with Bouchard at 10 here. If McAvoy's behind him by one spot, I'm fine with it.
Okay. So with that being said, now I'm going to let you guess from 1 to 9. And then once we're done that, we'll talk about Bouch being 10 because we got some thoughts on that. Okay, so number 1, who's the best defenseman?
Please tell me it's still Cale Makar.
Yes.
Okay.
So they have Cale Makar.
Yes.
And this is NHL Network.
And then I think number 2 is pretty easily Quinn Hughes.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think that those two are a lot closer than people give it credit? Like, I feel like
I've been one of those people saying that Makar is head and shoulders above anyone else. But Quinn Hughes this year was better than Makar was this year.
Yeah.
Even though, who won the Norris this year? Was it Makar?
Makar won. Oh no, Werenski won.
Werenski won. Right. Yeah. And he's gonna be number 3.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. That's
interesting.
That to me is the no doubt top 3 defenseman in the NHL right now.
I agree. I think, but I'm different. I think Quinn Hughes is like just as good as Cale Makar.
I could definitely see that. Like I think
there's a conversation to be had.
I have more time for that now. I do. I have more time for that now.
Yeah, like I think like whether you think Cale Makar or Quinn Hughes is better, like I just think there's a conversation. I hate when people And then maybe more people are coming around to it, but when people, it's like, oh, it's Cale Makar. Like I've made a few videos on this. They say this, it's Cale Makar, and it's not even close. Yeah, and I'm just like, well, no, it is pretty close. Like there's a conversation to be had there. Okay, so 4. Who do you have at, or who do you think they have at 4?
Jeez. Okay, so I'm trying to think like, so the top 3 are like no doubters. I know. So like, spoiler alert, I know who's at 7.
Yes.
Because someone told me.
Yeah, Hernan. Thanks, Hernan. Shout out Hernan for giving it away.
Schaefer's at 7. Oh man. So are you gonna tell me Lane Hutson is in this range here? Which that's surprising a little bit for me. But like I don't think they have Lane Hutson at 4.
No.
Yeah, but they have him at like 8.
Maybe. A little bit lower.
9.
Or sorry, higher.
Higher. 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just crazy. But I don't necessarily hate it.
I don't hate it because he's actually like people think he's bad defensively, but he's not. Like,
no, he's not. I hate that
good,
argument.
He's actually
just
good
because he's a smaller, defenseman. He's like, oh, no, he's terrible.
Yeah. Okay, so Hudson's at 6, Schaefer 7. So I'm looking for 4 and 5 here.
And yes, this guy was discussed on the panel, Hockey Night in Canada, in like the last month. And then people believed that he got a push because of it. Because it was Chris Pronger, I believe, that brought it up. And it was, I forget who else was on the panel.
What?
Norris finalist this year.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, Rasmus Dahlin.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that.
I am too, man.
I'm totally fine with
really
that.
am.
How did I forget about that? Okay, I'm totally fine with that. There's a defenseman that I'm stunned. It wasn't named from 11 to 20 that just came to my mind. And that means he's got to be number 8 or 9.
Okay.
Mort Seider.
Yeah, he's 9.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it a little bit.
I think that's a fair... I have him in my top 10.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, now I'm thinking, okay, I was worried he was going to be 5. I was like, whoa.
No.
Okay, yeah, Dahlin for sure. Is Jake Sanderson on this list? Is he 8?
Yeah, he is. Good go.
Okay,
yeah,
okay. So
nice pull.
I'm just missing 5 now. So I have Hudson at 6.
Yeah.
Schaefer 7. Sanderson 8. Satter 9. Okay, yeah. So I'm just missing 5.
Under the radar, good.
Under the radar, good.
Like really good. He doesn't get the praise.
He's gotta be top 5.
These other guys get.
Really?
Yeah. He came in just a gangbuster. He had pretty gnarly run his first time in the playoffs. Which was
first time in the playoffs.
Which wasn't too long ago.
Oh geez, I'm blanking. Was he on like an Olympic team this year?
Yeah.
Think of Canada's team.
Nope.
Americans team. The Americans?
Nope.
So this guy Swedish?
No.
Finnish?
Yeah.
Oh, Heiskanen.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have known that. I'm really big on Heiskanen.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yes.
So that rattles up your top 10. You've got Mo Seider, Jake Sanderson, Matthew Schaefer, Lane Hutson, Miro Heiskanen, Rasmus Dahlin, Zach Werenski, Quinn Hughes, and Cale Makar. It's going to be fascinating to watch this. Matthew Schaefer, I imagine he's going to be top 5 next year. I could honestly see a world where Lane Hutson's top 5 next year.
Yep. When I mentioned when you talked about if Lacombe could win a Norris Trophy, I was very that's when I said there's gonna be people running the show for a while. I think Lane Hutson, Matthew Schaefer will be competing for Norris trophies for the next however long. I think even maybe Landon DuPont that's coming. Yeah. Might be a guy that's doing that. To me, there's Lacombe's gonna be one of those guys that's always really good.
He's gonna be the next coming of Hedman, that physical guy, a little bit more physical, not the offense, but
Hedman's won Norris's too. I'm trying to think of the guy that's really good but never won the Norris. Who would be this era's version of that?
Heiskanen hasn't won one yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? That's the perfect example.
Yeah.
Heiskanen. Yeah. And I don't think Heiskanen ever will win a Norris. I was one of those people saying he will. He 100% will. And then it's just been Cale Makar and all these other guys around the show. So, you know what? That's exactly who in left shot kind of plays similar to I'd go. He's a Heiskanen comparable.
Yeah, I like it. So now the question to you, Nasties. We talked about it. Evan Bouchard, I mean, he's ranked, according to them, at number 10. Is that fair? I'm going to ask you, Benny, is that a fair rating?
I'd say it's pretty fair. I could see how people would want him lower. I could see how people would want him higher. I mean, he's the most polarizing player in the NHL.
Has to be.
Like he is, like, people will swear upon him as like one of the best defensemen in the NHL. As people will think he's horrible and shouldn't even be touching top 20.
Yeah.
I think I'd only move him up probably 2 or 3 spots. Personally, like I think I can have him as high as, to me, defenseman you can't even, like, I wouldn't even discuss him with Cale Makar-Hughes, Werenski, Dahlin, and Heiskanen.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 defensemen. I'm like, okay, that's a step above Evan Bouchard.
Yeah.
I have time for the Lane Hudson talk. I have time for the Maurice Seider talk. I have time for, to me, like,
and even Matt Schaefer. That's
I was literally about to say, love Matt Schaefer. This kid's gonna be a stud.
Yeah, it's like
seven's a little high off of his rookie season.
And that's the thing I say. Like, I feel like Evan Bouchard, he's accomplished more.
Yes.
He hasn't been in the NHL crazy long, but he's done more. 95 points. He's a lot more impressive. Not disregarding anything what Matt Schaefer was able to accomplish this year. He was lights out.
Mm-hmm.
He almost was he second in scoring, like, for goals amongst defensemen this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Only behind Chychrun.
Yeah.
So obviously that's unreal. Lane Hudson, he's been just ridiculous in his own right ever since he's entered the league.
Right.
But it's just like Bouch has just done. Like, I feel like Bouch should have the edge just a little bit. One for one season over those two. Like, I think Lane Hudson should be.
I agree, because you know,
right around
Schaefer's going to have the better career, most likely. I mean, just based off of what you've seen in his rookie season, like, he's going to be the guy. But
yeah, but it is crazy, and I think that's why they're like they're looking into the future maybe a little too quick.
Yeah,
but they know, like, Matthew Schaefer and Lane Hudson will be in the top 5 in a few years.
Gord says in the Nasty Chat, small, more dynamic skaters will always look more flashy than Bouch and get more love. I definitely see that theory.
The head fakes.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And then it says, Bouch at any range of 5 to 25 in the league is a slam dunk home run for the Oilers, regardless of what rankings from outside looking in. He is in the elite talk, which is all we can hope for.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that too.
Very well said.
Like, that's, to me, again, he gets hate by some people here. He gets absolute ridiculous love by other people in this fan base. But I think, well, to me, he's clearly a number 1 defenseman on a cup contending team. Like, you like, when you are competing for cups, Evan Bouchard being your number 1 defenseman isn't a problem.
No, not at all.
Now, he has his blunders in his own end, and he has that his tendencies aren't fantastic for what you would want to be a number 1 defenseman. I think it's important with who you surround him with helps.
Yeah, I agree.
Helps not have as many of those defensive mistakes and stuff, right? So.
You can text us 780-218-9999. This is interesting. Mike, the Michigan fan. How's it going, Mike? How you doing? Doing good, Mike? What's up, Mike? How's it going, buddy? Mo Seider is top 5 in the NHL, no question.
Wow.
Seider is better than Dahlin. What are your thoughts on that?
Mike, the Michigan fan, says Maurice Seider that plays in Detroit, Michigan. Is better than no, I'm just kidding. I'm bugging you, Mike. I still think Dahlin's better than Seider. I think Seider's probably better defensively. I think Seider took over as the best defensive defenseman this year.
I agree.
In the NHL, like, Slavin had it down here. I think Seider was a better defensive defenseman.
He's physical.
But I'm sorry, man. Rasmus Dahlin.
I think he gets slept on.
A little bit. I think he got starting to get the love this year. God, he is good. Just silky smooth skater. He's really turning into that defenseman that I think he was really, like, hyped up as.
It took him a little while.
It took a little bit, but also Buffalo wasn't very good there for a while.
That's true
as well. So.
I remember his World Juniors, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this guy's going to be, like, just the way Craig Button was just glazing him there, just, this guy's going to be the next Erik Karlsson, even better. And I'm like, but then you watch what he was able to do, and you're like, holy crap, like, this guy is unreal. Yeah. My take, for Bouchard, I'm not like, oh, are you kidding me? What the heck? He's not higher on this list. I think it's a like he's in the top 10. I'm happy about that. I just feel bad because it doesn't matter. I think we're at the point with Evan Bouchard. He can put together a phenomenal, let's just go with like a 3-month stretch where he's just putting up the numbers like he did the second half of the season.
Yeah.
And then he's going to make one mistake and people, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
he could be flawless defensively.
Of course.
And there's going to be one mistake he makes and be like, yep, there he is. That's why it's just like, no.
That's how he will always be.
Yeah. And it sucks that we're at that point. Cause that's the narrative on him.
Because I'm telling you right now, like go watch a Colorado game. Cale Makar makes those mistakes at times.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I remember seeing on Twitter, it was like showing a highlight reel of Cale Makar
his giveaways.
giveaways, and I'm like, if Evan Bouchard did that, like everyone would be losing their mind. But it's Cale Makar, he gets the pass.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a Twitter. A page that I follow, and he posted something. It was like a clear giveaway, which led to an OT breakaway, and the guy scored. And I was just like, if this was Evan Bouchard, it would be talked about forever.
It's everywhere. And if I'm not mistaken, there's some stat about giveaways, and I think Cale Makar led the league in that or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never hear that. You never do. And so that's why I've always been like, I think for Oilers fans, they see Bouchard's mistakes. And yes, of course, they are egregious at times. And the first 20 games last year was maybe the worst hockey I've ever seen him play ever in his career.
Yeah.
I as a defender going into my first year of pre and post, I was expecting to have to defend people and have evidence of Evan Bouchard being good. And I literally could not defend him. I was like, okay, this is just the worst. Like there was that Islanders game he had in Long Island, and he was responsible, I think, for 3 or 4 goals single-handedly, like flat out his fault on 4 straight goals or something like that. He was horrible that night. There was a time where you couldn't defend him last year, but then he ramped it up and played ridiculous hocky for the rest of that season last year and got himself into Norris discussion. Yeah. Even though he didn't, get on the ballot, but he was. Honestly, he should have been. He should have been.
I still think he should have been a finalist. Like 95 points. That's crazy. And I like this. Bouchard led NHL defenseman in assists, 74, and points last season, 95. He was 5th in goals with 21 in 82 games last season. He was the 3rd defenseman since 2000 with at least 95 points in the season. Erik Karlsson did it, and Roman Josi did it. And it was the most points in a season by an Edmonton Oilers defenseman since Paul Coffey. When he had 138 points. So, not bad. Wow. Anyway, fun conversation. This is the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. I forgot to say this. There is a little bit of rust. There's the rust. It's showing. That was for Popeye's Spicy Headlines. And then here we have brought to you by the new value menu at Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, featuring 5 pizza nuggets, fried pickles, mini chicken wrap, mini chicken sandwich, and blackened cauliflower, all for $4. These are perfect snackable items that can round out your favorite Popeye's meal. And of course, we're in the Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen studio.
Penners has a question quickly, if you want to hit this.
I do. Hit it.
AAV, here's a question. AAV included for the Oilers team. Do you take 10.5 Bouchard or realistically an 18 million Makar or Quinn Hughes?
Well, I mean, it depends where your team is. Obviously, right now.
So if you're the Oilers competing for a Stanley Cup, you're and I have the option
I'm taking Bouch. I'm taking Bouch.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it depends what that other $7.5 million is going towards.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Like, I would rather have Bouch. He provides as much offense as Cale Makar does and Quinn Hughes. And then with that other money, go get just a stay-at-home. A
stay-at-home guy. Stud. You fill out your D-man.
I would much rather have that. And I feel like...
I agree with you.
Yeah. Is that fair?
I think so. Yeah, especially if that $7.5 million is towards someone that's... I mean, like, if you were to ask, would you rather have Evan Bouchard or Jake Wallman or Cale Makar? That's where I may go, okay.
Right. That's a good point.
Okay, maybe I'd go Cale Makar. But in an ideal world, if you're freeing up $7.5 million, then I would take that hypothetical. If you were to frame it in the way of if it's Wallman and Bouch, I think I'd take Makar because Wallman hasn't yet to prove that he has been like worth that money.
Yeah. So, it's going to be, what are you expecting from Wallman this season?
Well, better than last year.
Can't be any worse. Can it?
Well, he had flashes, and in the playoffs, man, I was like, well, that's the Jake Wallman I've been looking for all year.
Yeah.
Where was this guy?
It was weird how that happened.
Yeah, he turned it up for the playoffs, but I mean, obviously with Nurse gone and you're signed Ryan Shea, who I hope they don't thrust him to a top 4 role. He's right off the start. Well, obviously the whole plays out, but I hope that Jake Wallman can fill in second pair minutes because he should be at making the cap hit that he has, making $7 million, right? So.
If this is in the inbox, text us 780-218-9999. If Bouchard's defensive play could be more consistent, he'd be higher up. That's from EMG.
Yep.
And Mike, the Michigan fan, Makar usually recovers from his mistakes where Bouchard just stops skating and isn't good enough skater to recover more like Makar does, which is fair.
Well, yeah, it's fair. Makar is the better skater, but I also think he's highlighting the fact that Bouchard can be lazy at times, and that's
the thing. It's just like, how much do you think Mike Babcock will help with his like net front presence?
I think
because it seems to be like when he gets shot or the puck gets shot from the blue line, he like, he gets clear from the nets. Is that him? Just he wants the goalie to get a seeing eye.
I think that's part. I think goalies will always say, "I want to see the puck."
Yeah,
right. So I think there's that, but
and a lot of people don't think that. They're just like, oh look, he's.
I think there's a criticism for Evan Bouchard because people want him to be Chris Pronger. Like I truly believe it. Like there's people out there like, oh, if you're number 1 D-man, you have to be like Chris Pronger.
Yeah.
Like and Bouchard's not a small guy necessarily, right? Like he's
people don't realize how tall he is.
He's 6'3" or 6'4" or something like that. So he's a taller, but he's lankier.
Shredded though.
Yeah, but he's never going to be that tough D-man. Like, he never will be. Like that's what I think you have to accept. That's just not the type of defenseman he is. You can surround guys with him that can be, and we know Ekholm is like the perfect pair for him. Hopefully he's holds up his end of the bargain next year. But I don't think Bouchard will ever be that guy that. Yeah, I don't think Mike Babcock's be able to bring that out of him personally.
No, that's fair. Do you think if Evan Bouchard puts together a tidy, let's say 75 to 80 point season, but the giveaways are down, his defensive play is up, like is that a Bouchard you would rather have, or would you rather have him just be the offensive dynamo?
Of course. If he can remove a lot of those blunders, man, like that's to me, this team will not have a hard time scoring goals. Very, very rarely are we talking about this Oilers offense being not good enough to score goals. When you have Connor McDavid, when you have Leon Draisaitl, if you have Bouchard at less offensive production,
right? Like
when this team's healthy, this team will score goals. It's about defending, and so I think if you can get Evan Bouchard to play a little bit better defensively, of course, yes, that would help a ton. I just don't know if that's the type of defenseman he is, and so I think you have to kind of work around that. You have to take the good with the bad with him and surround him with, the proper pieces to help deal with the bad. Evan Bouchard.
It's interesting you say that because I stumbled across this while I was on vacation. 21-22, the Oilers had 285 goals against. 22-23, 256. 23-24, 236. 24-25, 235. So pretty consistent. And then last year, 265. So almost a 30 jump. It was exactly 30 goals more that they let in than the previous season.
Makes sense.
And that, how many games is that? You know what I mean? So it's interesting. That's definitely something that they will have to, they always say that that's something that they want to work on. And it was also interesting. Mike Babcock, it's just the summer's kind of flying by.
Yeah.
And then I was also watching Mike Babcock's when he sat down with Bob. Yeah. He just was talking about pressure. He's like, oh no, we're going to
put pressure on.
Yeah. He's like, we look at Carolina, you look at Florida, it's just pressure, go. That is, and true. You know how effective that was against the Oilers? Oh, so effective. Oh. That's just, and even this year against the Florida Panthers, I forget. Oh yeah, because they came in.
They came in.
Played
and you'd think
the Oilers, and then they played Calgary the next day. Calgary beat them.
No, it was
Vancouver.
Vancouver. The Panthers lost to Vancouver before coming into Edmonton. Yeah. And they had Calgary next game, right?
But they spanked the Oilers, and it was just exactly what you'd expect.
Yeah. And then they go and they lose to Calgary the next game.
But it was so weird. It's something about Florida's system that just crushed the Oilers. Well, just on you.
I also think they absolutely flip a switch. They were out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
They were out of the playoffs.
That's true.
All those guys on that team get up to play the Edmonton Oilers. They do. I'm sorry. It's just they couldn't care less about Vancouver or Calgary. They don't care. They've played the
You're
Edmonton
probably
Oilers
right.
in
That's what it
Tuesday night.
was.
That's what that to me is the biggest thing. They executed their system knowing that like we run the show here in Edmonton.
Yeah,
We've took 2 cups from them. So.
And do you know what they were playing when they won that game?
What?
Do you know what they were playing when they won that game in their locker room?
Oh,
Ping Pong Club.
Yeah.
Just could you? Oh man, they just know how to be the villains.
Oh, yeah. No, they take pride in it, and they're adding Brady Tkachuk into that list too. It's just
EMG PK killed the Oilers last year.
Yep,
and
that needs to be better.
Yeah, you're completely right there. Right on. You having fun, Benny?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Nasties, you having fun? I'm having fun. It's good to be back. Hope you guys are having a grand old time watching us. Hopefully it's a good show. Okay, now it's time. Let's get to this, Benny. I got a quiz for you. You up for a quiz?
Let's do it.
So it's not that hard. Well,
okay.
It's going to be challenging. It's going to be tricky. It's going to test your memory.
Okay.
And it's just one question. So, hockey starts. Do you know how many days hockey starts?
Isn't it like 55 days or something?
50 on the dot.
Oh, okay, cool.
50 days until puck drop. Let's go, Nasties. Are you pumped? I can't wait. Like, I'm loving being on that part of the Oil Stream, but it's going to be awesome when like
when the season's going on and stuff. Yeah.
So I'm like losing sleep. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. It sucks. Yeah. But you've got to tell me all the 50 goal scorers in the last 5 years.
Ooh.
And so we've got we'll start with last season.
Okay.
If you have any questions, I'll give you some help, but just try to go with memory. Oh, I'll tell you this though. 2 players did it this last season.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say there wasn't a whole lot. It was Cole Caulfield.
Correct?
And why is the other one like Draisaitl didn't hit 50?
No.
McDavid didn't hit 50.
No.
Matthew sure as hell did not hit 50.
I think he got like 27.
Yeah.
26.
Pasternak didn't hit 50.
Nope.
Who was it? Sorry. Yeah.
It's your boy.
That was McKinnon, no?
Yeah, Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah, okay.
53 goals. He got his first Rocket and Cole Caulfield, and he was heating up. Like, it was close. Like, down the stretch, Cole Caulfield had more goals. So, yeah, 2 people did it this year. So, good job. You're 2 for 2.
Thank you.
Last year.
There was, 8?
1.
Last year?
In 24-25. The first time this player won the Rocket.
Why am I blanking? This isn't the McDavid year.
Nope. This was the second time the Oilers went to final. Only one player.
Who did score 50?
Only one player. He scored 52 to be precise, and it was his first Rocket. He was close. He's knocking at the door several times, Benny. He was like this. Hello, let me in.
That wasn't... No, because Pasternak scored 60.
Yep. Not Pasta.
Draisaitl won the Rocket last year.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. That's right.
Let's go.
That's right.
You're 3 for 3, baby.
Forget about that. Yeah, of course.
83 runner. Draisaitl. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, Nasties play along if you would like to. I like these. This is fun. This is a fun game. I'm liking this. It's good to test your. This is good. Okay, so 23-24.
Pretty sure. Wait, 23-24?
So the first time the Oilers made the Cup final.
Yeah. So this still wasn't the McDavid year. That was 2020. So, but McDavid still scored 50. No, he didn't.
Nope.
No, he didn't. Okay. Was this 60 goals Austin Matthews?
It was.
Was this 60 goals David Pasternak?
No.
Okay. How many names here?
4.
So, okay, Matthews, Draisaitl.
Nope.
Oh, did he get hurt? Okay, so Matthews. Did Robertson hit 50?
No.
No Pasternak. No. What?
Connor and Leon didn't.
Didn't.
That's because they were feeding it to someone else.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was thinking when we were talking about last
It's
season.
confusing. The years mesh, man. They really do.
I have to remember that Zach Hyman's eventually in here.
Yeah.
Zach
so
Hyman.
you got Austin Matthews, Zach Hyman that year. And just to be specific, Austin Matthews, this was his 69 goal season.
Yes. Yeah.
So Zach Hyman, he finished 3rd in scoring that
McKinnon.
year, which is just unreal. He finished 4th with 51.
Okay.
So you got one more. This guy, I guess, only shows up when he plays the Oilers as well, and he was invisible in the Olympics this year. Invisible for Team Canada.
Yeah, Sam Reinhart.
Sam Reinhart. Isn't that crazy? 57 goals for Sam Reinhart.
I remember that season. Yeah.
Former Buffalo Sabre.
Yep.
Who'd have thunk it? Okay, now we're going down to 22-23.
Okay, McDavid, 64 goals.
Yes.
Did Draisaitl also score 50 that year?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I forgot about that, man. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, 2 50 goal scores.
Yeah, what the heck?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
I love it. So, yeah,
how many?
5. 5 50-goal scores.
Okay, so there's those two. Did Matthews score?
No.
Oh, he was hurt that year.
Yeah.
Pasternak had to have.
Yeah,
he scored 60.
He
61.
scored
60 that year. That's right.
Just on fire. Good for Pasta. Love the guy.
Yeah. Seems like a good dude. Okay, so there's 3.
And then 2 guys we haven't named yet.
Okay.
2 other guys we haven't named.
Mikko Rantanen hasn't scored 50 before, no?
He did that year.
55. Look at that.
Nice, buddy.
Nice. What a snipe. Is Jason Robertson a 50-goal scorer, or am I crazy?
Who's close? I think he got like 49.
Did Kyle Connor ever score 50?
No, he didn't, but he was close as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he was right there. Wouldn't be
he might have, but actually, now that I think
did Ovi score 50? Is this an Ovi year? No. We're too far into his career at this point.
He's a Canadian.
He's Canadian. Mark Scheifele.
Nope. Had a little bit of a down year. Injuries. He would have been on Team Canada, and then they kind of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wheels.
Yeah, Stamkos?
Nope. Younger and faster.
Had
same team though.
Oh yes. Oh, that is this year. Yeah, Braden Point, 51
goals.
Okay, yeah. When you said he would have made this, or he should have made this,
he was on the team.
He was on the team. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. And you got hurt. Okay.
Okay. In the last year, 21-22, you've got 4, and there's one name in here that people forget. Like really, this guy scored 50. It was a career year for him. But yeah, 4 players achieved the 50-goal plateau this year.
Was this Matt Duchene?
No.
He scored 40 one of these years too.
Yeah, he did.
I remember that because I had his Hut fantasy card.
Oh, nice.
You know how those work?
Yeah.
Every goal they score, they get a +1 in overall on their HUD card.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So he was a 99 overall in December.
Oh, wow.
And the next highest overall in the game was like an 88 overall.
Holy crap.
I had him.
Nice.
And he was.
Can you sell those cards?
Oh, yeah. They sell for like $3 million.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Like $3 million in the game?
No. Like, yeah, in the game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the game. Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. McDavid. No, was it McDavid's first and only 50-goal season is at 64 games. Yeah. So, okay. Oh, so Draisaitl.
Yep, 55.
Yes.
Second in scoring that year.
Second in scoring. Austin Matthews.
He got 60 that year.
Yes, that was the first.
Just scoring everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he was so good that year.
Yep. Is Pasternak on here?
No. We haven't.
Sorry. Yeah, these are 2 guys we
have not said.
We have not said. Oh boy. Kucherov.
No.
Has he ever been a 50-goal scorer?
I don't think so, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
It is. One of the greatest, the greatest. Ovi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all right, okay.
He got 50. That was his last 50-goal season. And then this one, I'm telling you, man, like, I'll be surprised if you can, like, we haven't said him once. You're right. When I see this, I'm like, that's right. Like, this guy was scoring everything this year. He's not on that team anymore.
He's not on that team anymore.
Out east. He was out east when he did this. Left shot.
Left shot.
This is, I'll be impressed if you could get this as well.
Out east, left shot. When he was scoring these goals, we're not talking Patrick Kane.
No.
Is that like similar era? Like, how old is this guy now?
Oh, he's old. He plays in the Pacific now for the Ducks.
Oh yeah.
Who is it?
Chris Kreider.
Chris Kreider. Yeah, he potted 52 goals that year.
That's right.
Just insane.
The power play demon.
Yeah, not a lot of people remember that one. But you did really good, man.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I like quizzing you. I'll quiz you more.
Okay.
If you like that kind of thing.
I do.
Okay, sweet. I hope you guys are having fun. We're having fun. It's time now for the numbers game presented by Play Alberta. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So the next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, be sure to use your game sense. Okay, so we talked about this guy in the middle of the show. Evan Bouchard, he got 95 points last season. Over or under 95.5 points for Evan Bouchard this next season?
Under.
Yeah, so if history repeats itself, which I think it will, his coming out party, it was a few seasons ago, 82 points in 81 games played. He followed that up with 67. So I'd be very impressed. Like maybe, like I'm thinking he's going to be right around like 85 to 90.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying...
That could have been a career year he had.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying that he is going to drop in points because that's just how his career trajectory goes.
Right.
I think a huge part of this is going to be the coaching.
Yeah,
like
I think so too.
I truly believe Mike Babcock's going to have Bouchard on a leash here a little bit, going, hey, like let's focus on the defense. And I understand. I know I said earlier in the show that I don't know how much a coach can bring that out of a guy.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a net front defenseman that I'm looking at Evan Bouchard to be, but a guy that just is a little bit smarter. I think they're going to try to convert him into a guy that isn't getting 95 points, but he's getting 80.
Yeah, I think so.
And he's a better defensive defenseman. So, yeah, I say that because I think the coaching is going to be different this year.
I agree.
And they're going to make it. I could see him honestly having as low of points as like 65. Like I really believe they're going to pull back on him offensively this year.
And I can't wait till the fans are just going to love that.
Probably.
They're going to be like, what the heck? Mike, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We got some love. This is great. Soby Kirk in the nasty chat. I like these young guys shows. Great work, boys. Hard to fill summer shows, but doing great. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is a little tricky, but we're having fun. And I like doing this kind of thing. So does Benny. Zach's absolutely crushing as well. Reed Wilkins, Soby Kirk. They're doing great. Oh, some along. Okay, now what we've been waiting for. Man, I'm just crushing the ball right now.
I'm just now we're doing golf talk.
I am
everyone tune out now.
The ball. Oh
ESC
my
Afternoons
gosh.
is on in 8 minutes.
Nasties, baby. Oh, this was just unreal. I had the career round of my life. I don't know if Paramount Flooring's listening, but they would be so proud of me. No word of a lie. I said this before. Hand on a Bible. Man, I've never played like this in my entire life. 83 I golfed. 83.
That's insane.
And people are going to be like, oh, it's Victoria. And I know because I'm pretty sure Glue Guy, he broke 80. He got 79 at Victoria once.
Wow.
And when Dusty heard that, he's like, it's Victoria. But it's like, no, you know what? I was golfing with some pretty good golfers. Like they have always destroyed me in golf. And I was like, I destroyed them. You know how nice that was?
Yeah,
I had the furthest drives of my life, bro.
That's sick.
And yeah, like, cause you were saying, what was it? What you were saying? You had like the furthest drive of your life, right?
I had, when I was playing Blackhawk on Thursday, we're talking about
with
different courses here. Blackhawk with Maddie and Bruce Simpson and his family there from William Huff. I had a 320-yard drive.
I believe you.
And it was because of elevation. Like we were on the edge of a mountain, and I hit down. I had a 280-yard drive yesterday.
Nice.
So I mean, there's that.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
But yeah, I can hit the ball off the tee pretty good. But
and that's just the thing, man. I never can. And I had 17. My first shots, they weren't drives for all of them, right? Because there's some of them were par threes, but every single shot was unreal. And then it was hole 18. Because it was the last hole.
Right.
I just want to crank this son of a gun.
Right.
But oh my gosh, man, I was so pumped. What are you laughing at there?
Scott Thompson, congratulations! Now play the back the nine.
Very funny. Yeah, you're a funny guy. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Northside Sandwich. I won the longest drive at EST Classic, and I believe him. There you go.
Yeah, sweet. Well, there we go. Yeah, man, I was so cool. So I had to talk about 83. I kept the scorecard. I hung it up in my background for where I record my channel.
Good.
Yeah, so
I'm happy.
And I got this eight pars, 1 birdie.
That is sweet.
Hello? You're talking to me right now?
That is sweet.
I had 8 prior to that. I had 8 pars in my life.
Yep.
I don't know what was happening, man.
I'll give a recap. So for people that were listening last week and know I had my dreadful Wednesday.
Right. Yeah, we didn't get a touch on that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Had my dreadful Wednesday of getting relegated in the EST draft. Losing my 500th game in for my streak. And then going and playing a poker tournament that night and being out very early. Then following that the next day, playing a golf tournament and we weren't expecting to win, but we lost. I had a beer dive game that Friday. That was a huge, highly sought after game in our friend group. Won that one.
Oh yeah.
And then had my 2v2 scramble with my buddy and I versus our dads on yesterday, and we won that.
Hell yeah, baby.
So we turned it around.
You're winning.
We're winning now. We're winning.
Absolutely.
We're winning.
Speaking of winning, let's talk to this winner right over there. Coop, what do you got cooking on EST afternoons?
Yeah, well, hopefully some winning. Of course, we have the Screw Let's Do It parlay every single day, Monday through Friday on EST afternoons. We're going to cook up another parlay in the latter portion of the show, but getting things rolling, we'll recap the weekend, get into CFL Week 10. John Hodge from 3 Down Nation will connect with us, and we'll cover the Elks' second loss in a row, dropping that to the Alouettes, Walking Gage, Hernán Salas upcoming. Hall of 4, and mixing it up for Moscatel de Favaios.
Oh, bless you. What's that mean?
It's Portuguese.
Oh, cool.
It is a wine. It's our sponsor.
Oh,
sponsor,
yes.
yeah.
Let's
Moscatel
go, baby.
de Favaios. I think I'm saying that correctly.
Dude, that rolls off the tongue.
Very well.
That rolls off the tongue. Good for you.
know,
That sounds
it's
good,
great.
man.
Right?
Right on. He's the best. He's so good at teeing up shows.
You guys are awesome, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
yes,
very
we're
awesome.
having fun. The fun continues right here. This was a great show. This was the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Don't go anywhere. We got EST afternoons coming up with Joaquin Gage, Hernán Salas, and of course, the Coop. I'm YouTube Trev. You're stuck with me all week. It's going to be a fun week. Let's go, baby. EST afternoons coming right up. Peace.